Well, Del, great comeback from the lads, great character shown. I mean, first half obviously wasn't quite us, but second half you've got to be delighted with how they responded.
Yeah, it shows the character of the team, Rich. Really, you can see why they've probably gone the whole season unbeaten. I agree. The first half we were probably not ourselves. We weren't quite pressing as well as what we can do, or running at them, or just closing down a bit more. And we were a bit sloppy in possession as well. But I knew once I told them a few stern words at half time, myself and Chris. They'll react because they've got the character to react, and they played like what Sheffield United team did play in the second half.
Yeah, and they came out quick second half, but it still took 15 minutes to get the goal. But they stayed patient and they kept playing their football. And obviously, once the first one came, the rest followed pretty quickly.
Yeah, it's about getting a bit of urgency. I said at half time, you also got to be patient within those urgency. When you do press and when you go at the right times. And like you said, I said once we get one, we'll score probably a few. That's what I was hopeful for, and anyway, but and luckily we did. So as you said, it took about 15 minutes. Once we got the first one and we found our momentum and the level that we play at on a weekly basis, I was fairly confident on us winning the game.
Yeah, and it was a real team effort as well, wasn't it? Josh obviously chipping in, Siddy, great moment for Potsy as well after obviously what he's been through, and then Theo getting the goal as well. So the sort of the usual suspects that have all been chipping away, but everyone made a contribution today, didn't they?
Exactly, yeah. Like certain players get a lot of plaudits, obviously with the youth team and the 23s, but special mention obviously to Finlay Potter today to get a goal, and after the years being through with his bad injury and all that, and he's still got an operation to go before obviously the start of next season on his knee. So for him to score today, I'm absolutely thrilled for him, and nobody deserves it more than he does.
Yeah, and obviously moving on, final against Charlton. Obviously we don't know where yet or when, but obviously it'll be a tough test, the two teams that won their leagues, but it's one for the lads to look forward to, isn't it, at the end of the day?
Yeah, I think it's important that we get to a final as part of their development. I'd have been disappointed if we had lost the game today, not just for the scoreline's sake, for the fact is they're getting out to experience a final. Obviously it won't be at Bramall Lane with the pitch being dug up, so if it's at Charlton it'll be a great experience to go away from home in a big game against a really good team. So I think we'll be a match for them, and hopefully we can win the game.
Obviously, with the last game of the season for the academy, no matter what, obviously with the 23 season done, whatever happens, sort of how fondly do you look back on the last season and everything, in terms of the lads going up first team and things like that, and obviously this unbeaten run and both teams winning their Northern Leagues. I mean, it's been a great season for the whole academy.
Yeah, it's been outstanding, Rich. Obviously, I'm here a few years now, and this season has been probably exceptional. Like, the most important thing is we get young players in around the first team, and obviously Jack and Eki and Mac are up there. That pathway is there, and Eki is willing to throw a few players on the pitch and give them their opportunity. And obviously being successful in the academy and winning a couple of leagues is great for the lads. But the most important things is that overall I think we've had a really good season, but I'm not one to rest on my laurels. I'm already planning for next season and how we can get better.